Hello.
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 Hi. Hi, this is Wei. Please state your name at the note. This is the first time for you to join us, I believe.
No.
Oh, sorry. And you are, because I don't know who you
I'm
are,
Matthew.
your nickname. All right, Daniel, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it. Nice to have you. Hi, Anas.
Hi.
Hi. It's great to have you. And we have a note if you have the time, please say your name.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we have two kind of topics today from my side, and we got version 1.2 release candidate just got released today, and we have this GUI and Vela UX dashboard. I will show to you. And then I have a proposal that I would like to have a discuss if we can have this meeting date to change a little change, because it's kind of a burden for us in China. In midnight, it's hard to maintain this energy. So you can see I proposed 3 different meeting dates, and you can vote for one of them. Let's just wait for, I think, 1 more minute, and I will go ahead to present.
So one question while people join about the proposed times is UTC plus, is it 888?
Yeah, it's Beijing time zone, China time zone, and in 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. These are suitable for us, but I don't know if
That,
which
what is equivalent in UTC?
Yes, I'm wondering which one works best for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out like which time is this in UTC?
Oh, it's a Union Standard Time, I think. Wait.
Yeah, but you said plus 8.
Or just you can just alter it to Beijing time. It'll be okay. Beijing time. You can just search in Beijing time. This
okay
is much. I just present my screen. Yes, and also Avaro, welcome. April, of course. So let me just start to present you with the version 1.2. We just got out release a candidate and have a GUI. It's a big step for the community. And you can see you can have a try join later. So for this UI that we are aiming to provide a more friendly and like more effective way to have application deliver it. So you can see from the tab, we have 4 big ones: application, targets, clusters, and add-ons. And let's start from add-on. So add-ons, Flux CD and some cloud services from Terraform. And this is a Vela UX itself. And Flux CD is for enabling Helm. The most you frequently using Helm chart. So we will have more registries and add-ons in the future. This is like an ecosystem. So it's a capability center that you can maintain, or you can just leveraging from others. It's quite similar from the ecosystem Helm chart. I believe in the future, we want people who are building KubeVela can using this platform capability center to explore their abilities to do the app delivery. Then the clusters, of course, you can see this is 3 samples, and you can use it. You can connect from cloud. Like right now, we have Ali Cloud. You can have this ACK and KSecret submitted and connect to the cloud. So I wouldn't show you because it's kind of right. I couldn't show it. Couldn't show it in public, and just we have it here. So we have 3 clusters. So when you have a clusters, you are using it for like developer environment or product environment or other kind of environment you are defining it. All right, so then it came to the target. Just zoom it up for you. They can see clear. So target here, we have 3 examples. Like in Beijing, and this is Beijing KubeVela, Delft KubeVela, and Hangzhou KubeVela, like 3 regions, areas. We want you will define it as a environment you are using for testing or product, right? And also you can have a new target set here, name, project, and linking to some of these clusters. So have this ground up work set up, you will start to have these applications, right? Remember in KubeVela, firstly, when we were developing applications, we're writing in YAML, have the application name, components, traits, attaching traits, what policies, right? So here with UI dashboard, we simplify it. So you can see this is a list of examples. Let me just start to create it from scratch. Let's click new application. So I have a name here like test 1, right? You can have giving it as a name that from your team or your own perspective, right? To get it more memorizable for you. And projects is a concept that separating the project itself from others. Let's take microservice example, right? You have several microservice applications. You will define it in one project, maybe KubeVela, right? Then you have this application to one of these types, cloud services from Alibaba and also AWS from later on, and the most frequently used Helm chart or the raw K8s objects and customize, right? These types are all supported. So let's just try with a simple use web service, and we will have it to deliver to a target environment. So now let's just using it by default, a development environment, and choose a target. Okay, wait a second. I think this kind of go wrong. Oh my God. RC's go wrong. Okay. So I don't have a target. This is a weird thing. I got 3 target here. I think this is because of the project namespace. Let me change it to default. Yes. Let's just name it to KubeVela Beijing. So it's a Chinese character, but I can pronounce it as Beijing. Hoping new a Chinese word. Then I can click next step. So this is where you can pull it from an image, like a doc image or any other images you are already building in advance. And then here, then these are all the properties you can add, like annotations, environments, variables, like annotations, labels. Just click. I think this. Now I don't have to have an image. Just simply create it. Then it pop out with the detail web page of the application. You can see here, and this is for the logs. You can see properties, workflows. So now we successfully create this application, but we want it to get online, right? So you must click deploy button. Then it says deploying and deploy to, and it shows the version of the application, and it goes on. Probably take 2-3 minutes. Oh. And you can see here, you can still, editing, like change the properties, or you can attach and treat, right? Manual treats, gateways, attaching ingress, have a gateway to let it accessible from outside, like scalars, service account, and have patch from customize. I can just give it a scalar, like change the replicas to 3 or 4 and anything. So let's just get those. I believe I can check some details because I was aiming to this development environment. I can check for details. So I can see it's on unhealthy. And the messages, why there's no messages?
It shows it's still under deploying, so it's not. It's ready replicas is 0.
Mm-hmm. I know, but web service, why web service isn't up yet?
Didn't we give it like a fake image when you were creating it?
Mm-hmm.
The code is still pending in the status. You can see in our list.
Right. Let's wait it more. And the second is you can see, of course, for workflow. So workflow is a pretty big thing for us. We have many kinds of workflow step type deployed to different kind of resources or environments. And we have some manual approval actions like suspend, notifications, so that it can naturally let you to handle it when like you want to let the, your software up on provide environment. So this is a critical change and critical move. So you may have to spend, like, let's see, you just drag here, right? And click them together. And maybe have another. Okay. And just well, quite quickly to handle it. Let's zoom, restore room. I think we have still more work to do from the UI. It's very hard to handle. But I can just see as here, as the basic idea here is that we are changing the whole user experiences from you're using Vela UI and also KubeControl. We are changing it to a UI dashboard. And today is the date that we are releasing RSA. And I believe in 2 weeks, we will release the stable and formal release of the version 1.2. Any questions?
With the add-ons, is it something that is going to be expanded more? Like you'll be able to create your own add-ons? Because it looks fairly modular.
Yes, yes, and it's a capability center that you can maintain by yourself if you have the capability to do it. You can see we.
So if we wanted to add a add-on for our own cloud or something like that, we could maintain that separately.
Yeah. Yes, and you can use our administrator manuals that you writing Q modules to define any definitions you have, and then use that to register in the capability center.
Perfect.
And yes, this is for you to customize, but for us, for ecosystem, we will have developers, and we have developers that they want more abilities. They will devolve the abilities to this capability center. And maybe you don't have to do it. You can just check here and search, and that will have future needs.
With the application you created, is there a way to view the application configuration and the traits that were added as YAML from the UI? Is there a way to print that out?
I think right now we're not supporting it. And you mean you want to edit the YAML in the web?
Yeah. If I wanted to use this as a way to generate application configurations and then maybe save them somewhere, if I wanted to use them with GitOps or something like that.
Yes, I would love to have that feature as well, but certainly we don't have it yet. I think I can show you something that when we are adding, I think it's very simple, very easy to add feature you're requested, because when we're using the raw KBAS object, we already have this YAML editor here. So I think it's quite easy to add a feature you requested. Maybe you can left a note. Maybe let me just type it in. Yes, I can get back to team and let's see how to deliver this. And editor YAML. Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, that might be useful if you wanted to tweak things or make a copy or something like this.
Yes, sure, definitely. And you are very welcome to try it out, I think, from tomorrow, and just give any set of feedbacks from you. That will be fantastic. We'd love to, you know, we also love to like develop this much faster and to be
Yeah,
more user friendly. So right now, I think it's
yeah,
still need some work.
yeah. We're at Oracle. We're still using the much older crossplane
Mhm.
OAM stuff. We're looking to, or I'm looking to get us,
Mhm.
you know, moving in this direction so we can be more at the same level as the rest of the community. So
Mhm.
definitely interest there.
Nice. And for OAM model, you can see for the project of KubeVela, it has been evolving very rapidly. We have many changes, and we want to get the real user experiences from the developers out there, and to get to know what they are doing, and then we will abstract the layers that we can have it back into OAM model. So OAM models evolving will be happening, you know, just like one step behind of KubeVela itself. And Daniel, Alvaro, do you have any questions on our UI dashboard? I believe you guys are more focused on more interested in the model itself, right?
Not at this point, I think.
Mhm. Yeah. Great. So no questions at all. So let's go back to the topic, and just feel free to have your questions type in. Wait. Oh, it's kind of annoying. And wait, I checked the topics you. Yes, as you can see, Daniel, this is release planning for OAM spec. Do you have specific questions on that? But
I mean, I just want to hear like if there is any further conversation of is this considered close, or I read the answer by Harry. I just want to know like if somebody else has anything to say, or if you want to clarify something, or what is next basically on this.
I think the basic thing here is that we are treating like OAM spec as the model of KubeVela. So from the past, you can see it's more like we are developing OAM, and then we are looking for the how can I say it, the accordingly software, like it's what's the word for this? I don't know. Like KubeVela right now is like a OAM on Kubernetes, right? But of course, we can support more than Kubernetes, right? We can have it on virtual machine or other platforms. But and at the past, we have this rhythm that we're developing OAM, and looking for its evolving its potential. Damn, I couldn't find a word. It's
Yeah, if I understand you correctly, is the ambition of KubeVela to become like the runtime for everything, not just for Kubernetes?
Potentially, I believe, yes, potentially. Because right now, I think the community itself are believing that the abstract layer OAM is not quite like close enough to the developers. So what the values we're providing, right? We want to know what real problems the developers are encountering. So that means we're evolving KubeVela. Right now, you can see KubeVela is more like a city platform. We are absorbing all the capabilities from the ecosystem and let the developers really do the app delivery easier. So this is the focus and more like the directions in the future. And this is also the reason I said a few minutes ago that we are more focusing on KubeVela, and when we get the problems, get to understand what the problems developers are encountering, then we go back to updating or upgrading OAM model. Yeah, there's more. This is like this kind of reason, but not it's not saying we are deprecating OAM spec. Of course, it's just OAM spec is the model for KubeVela. Now still together.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Glad to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it, but I understand your point of view.
And I think I will read this blog more concisely and discuss with the team. And I can see already have Harry replied to you, but I haven't checked this post yet.
Okay, I think it would be nice. You can also check it out and try to close the issue with like a final resolution, let's say. So this is not open, I mean, not for me, but also for the community to understand like which are the views and how this is going to work in the future. So I think it should be, we should try to close this with a resolution, independently of what it is. There should be something like, hey, we're going to do this and this and this, and that's okay.
Yes, understand.
I mean,
yeah, thanks so much.
I think we are moving quite a lot in the direction, in especially in the past, I don't know, 6 to 8 months. So yeah, there should be something clear so people doesn't confuse things, because I feel that sometimes we are the ones that are creating the confusion for the people. Like, what is the spec and what is KubeVela? At some point that was pretty clear. Then they started to kind of become foggy, and now it's like it's the other way around completely. So
yeah,
I think if you can read it and provide an answer, that will be nice. We'll appreciate that.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I just know from here, because really recently we're all focusing on the releasing of the 3.2, and I'm very happy to, and I always appreciated that you're bringing this up. I'll go back to the team and of course to close this issue and address the questions you have on here.
Okay.
Yes, thanks so much. And let's go back to the topic. And I think the topic is all done. And about the meeting date, do you have a suggestion for one of them? Like Beijing time, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. Which one is most suitable for?
Honestly, I think that this time is better, because the other proposal left the US time completely outside of the normal for the normal day, or the regular day, in my opinion.
Sorry, Laura, I couldn't clear.
Yes, I think. Yes, I think that my suggestion is keep this time. I think that the other proposal doesn't work with the US time zone.
I still couldn't really hear because it's coming noise in your mic.
I think that what Alvaro is trying to say is that
You
if
hear
we,
me?
if we change the hour, either Europe or US will be unable to join the meeting, basically.
Mm-hmm. You mean separated into two different meetings for?
No, I mean that as I understood, this meeting was for
Mhm.
people from the US and Europe to join it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
if we in this time, we need to be aware of what's happening in those two time zones, let's say.
Mm-hmm. I can change it to. Like Beijing AM, Beijing time 10 a.m. to Pacific time. I think this is more friendly for US, right? So it would be like a Monday, 6 p.m.
But in Europe, it's 2 a.m.
Yes. So that's why I'm proposing 2 p.m. also 7 p.m. at the second and the third. I think I can change it to a time zone that you are more friendly to read, Europe time or US time. Then you can have a.
I think the second and the third time zone is like midnight in the North America. So that will translate to like 1 or 2, 1 a.m. probably, and then like 6 a.m. in North America, if I'm not mistaken.
And I've checked that 2 p.m. is like 2 p.m. is like and midnight, maybe 11, maybe 10 or 11.
That's 10 p.m. Pacific time,
Mm-hmm.
and then 7 p.m. would be 3 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
I just paste a link. I think for the discussion, maybe I'm
Thank
happy
you.
because it shows basically the timeline. So if you can add time zones there.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
thank you. Thanks so much. It looks like we couldn't fulfill. Oh,
yeah, you need to add the place. Just top left there, and just add their places there.
I can just add it.
Beijing,
Yeah.
Beijing and San Francisco, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yes.
you want to.
So 10 will be 2 a.m. in Europe. 2 p.m. will be 6 a.m. in Europe. And let's just add like San Francisco. Oops. I think it's forbidden us. Maybe
Try to remove Cairo, Moscow.
remove somewhere. Yeah. I think it's hard to collaborate or union Europe and US together. Right, 2 p.m., 10 p.m. I believe, Daniel, you are in
We're
Barcelona.
in Spain,
Barcelona.
Madrid, actually. Madrid, actually.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay. You put London, we are just +1. So.
This one, Madrid. So Beijing here, 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 5 p.m. $5 p.m., but 5 p.m. they will exclude folks from San Francisco, I believe.
It's going to be very late or very early for one of these regions.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we just
No
keep
matter
the
how you
time.
slide it.
Still maintain this time for 11 p.m.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Great. I think it's quite hard to adjust time. Yes. Okay. Let's just keep it right now for continue doing 11 p.m. since everyone is familiar with it, and have it discussed in the future, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So last, any questions or suggestions? Then I will say good night from China. Nice to have you.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Bye.
Okay, thanks, Ash. Bye.
Yes. Thanks. Bye-bye.